Welcome to another episode of the Coffee Conversation Show, powered by the Emerging India Forum TIF and our tech partner, Prime Infotech Solution. Series is The Emerging Professional. Theme is Transforming Legal Practices from Law to Law Firm Management and Consulting. So we have with us our guest speaker, Tejas Khurana, Principal Consultant at Legal League Consultant. Tejas has been instrumental in transforming how the legal industry operates by designing and implementing strategic management solutions. With a rich background at Ernst Young and UnitedLex, he did his law from Amity University. He brings a wealth of experience in law firm management, brand management, and legal practice management. And Tejas is also an avid traveler, an enthusiastic basketball fan, and a social media follower and implementer. So welcome Tejas to today's coffee conversation on a Saturday afternoon, early afternoon.
Thank you so much, Amir. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much for this introduction, beautiful introduction, I must say.
Okay, so I just wanted to explain you, we have got 3 rounds. With 2 rounds, you must be aware, professional, personal, and third round is a rapid fire, the fun round. You have to be quick, witty, and funny, and you will get to win this book on niche marketing.
Great.
So, friends, I'm Lion Amir Virani, your host at Coffee Conversation and Legal Tech Evangelist at Prime Infotech Solution. So, Tejas, my first question in the professional journey round. What motivated you to transition from legal practice to law firm management?
So, I'll start from the beginning, Amir. Back in my college days, I often felt like everyone around me had everything figured out. Friends talking about fancy internships, PPOs they've secured. The only thing that I had figured out, however, was that attending court hearings is not my cup of tea. I was a man without a plan. But sometimes that works out for the best, I believe, right? It actually opens the door of several options and lets you think beyond what meets the eye. And that is exactly what happened to me. While pursuing my internship at a tier one law firm, that's where I met the team of Legally Consulting. Mr. Nipun Bhatia, who's the CEO at Legally Consulting, he's my mentor. So that's where I met him. And that's when I became fascinated with the work they were doing. I researched about them, read the exemplary journey of our founder, Ms. Bitika Anand, who obviously is a visionary in true sense. So while I was curious about the work they did, we as humans are attuned to look for traditional and safe career choices in life, right? So similarly, right after my graduation, I had short stints with consulting companies, LPOs, and but something about law firm management always kept me attracted to learn about it. So, fortunately, I had the chance to discuss with the team of LSC and got to learn more about the work they were doing. As luck would have it, they were also looking to grow their team at that time. There was alignment in what I was seeking and what they were looking for. This is what set the base of my journey in the field of law firm management.
Okay. Now, I'm curious to know because this is a new niche area. I'm happy in India this is growing up and people are entering like you in law firm management, branding, social media, and all those things. So, what are the roles and responsibilities of a law firm management consultant?
Okay, so Amit, just to give a brief to our audience who's listening right now, just to give them a brief of what law firm management is. So we provide services to law firms across all facets of law firm management, be it strategy and business planning, partnership structuring, human resource development, practice development, knowledge management, brand enhancement, and other related services. So this is obviously at a macro level. As a principal consultant, my responsibilities would include developing and executing business plans, advising on team structuring, enhancing firm-wide resource development. I work closely with several managing partners to identify areas of improvement, crafting tailored solutions, and overseeing that implementation of these strategies and policies, just to ensure that they align with the firm's uh, eventual goals and objectives. Right. Additionally, I'm also involved in practice development, knowledge management, and brand enhancement initiatives. This helps firms strengthen their market position and increase their operational efficiency.
Wow. So now, as you said, K, one of your role responsibilities is of brand strategy. So how do you
Right.
approach developing a brand projection strategy for a law firm?
Quite an interesting question, I must say. So, honestly, it is customized and bespoke for every law firm based on their USPs. See, we identify the authentic value proposition of the firm through interaction with the leadership team and understand how their personalities are projected in the brand messaging. We also invest in projecting the culture of the firm. This helped us to build a robust brand perception that's obviously reflective of the ethos and values of the firm.
Wow.
So, in a nutshell, it's just customized and bespoke for every law firm that we work with.
Okay. So, continuing conversation, what are the biggest challenges you have faced when implementing strategic management solutions for law firms?
I mean, there are honestly, I will not deny there are several challenges, primarily due to the unique nature. Obviously, you will understand. You will also be working with several law firms, right? There are the unique nature of legal practice and the traditional mindset that often prevails in the legal industry, right? So there are several challenges. Obviously, one of the biggest challenge that comes to my mind is achieving buy-in from partners and senior management. So, as you're aware that law firms typically they are governed by consensus, and introducing change can be met with resistance, particularly if it disrupts established ways of working. If there are any policies that are already in place, and we just have to make amendments to it, so there will be resistance. There will be disruption in the leadership and the management team. Another challenge that I feel that I face. So, the diversity of practice areas within a firm can create challenges in implementing uniform strategies across the board. As you're aware, that each practice area may have different needs, different client expectations, different market dynamics. So, to overcome these challenges, we as consultants focus on clear communications involving the partners, managing partner, leadership team early in the process, and obviously tailoring solutions to fit in specific context of the firm.
Okay. Uh, that is the practice.
Right.
As you said in your earlier conversation, you also work for team building. So, what strategies do you use to help law firms build high performing teams?
Okay. So, in terms of high performing teams, so mm, I must say, I mean, you're asking very interesting questions, and I would
Thank
really love
you.
to answer each one of them.
I'm grateful to
I'm
my
very sure.
team for the research on this niche area topic, which is this is very prevalent in what do you say in US law firm
Mhm.
management and
Absolutely,
consulting.
not just US, globally. In fact, nowadays India maybe I see people have now started accepting the concept of law firm management. And yes, obviously, a big shout out to your team for such interesting questions tailored to my specific role that I do. Now, coming back to your question, strategies
Yeah.
that help me in building high performing teams, right? So, a building high performing team within law firm requires a multifaceted approach. The,
Yeah.
this will obviously focus on both individual development and organizational culture.
Yeah.
Most of the times, what happens is we usually focus either on one. Either we are focusing on individual development, either we are focusing on organizational culture. I honestly don't believe that's how it works. One of the key strategies that we as consultant employ is to align the firm's goal with individual career aspirations. And in addition to that, recognizing and rewarding performance is also crucial. I work with firms to design incentive structures that reward both individual achievements and collective success. So I'm sure by creating a meritorious environment, firm can motivate their team to strive for the best.
Okay. Now, my other interesting question, how do you measure the effectiveness of the solutions you implement for your law firm clients?
So there are periodic reviews with the clients. We usually
Yeah.
keep interacting with our clients to identify any gaps and do course corrections. We also look at tangibles. Law firms who we are assisting in brand enhancement, let's say an upward growth in band and tiers. When we look at rankings, increasing the number of practice areas in which the firm is ranked, sorry, or even increasing the number of platforms that rank or recognize the firm. When it comes to social media, metrics like engagement rate, growth in number of followers, increase in impressions, these are some of the areas these are some of the measures that we use. HR related, I would say that we look at retention and attrition rates. Law firms lead attrition rates at very high level, right? So if we are able to retain a candidate for a longer period of time, that is a success for us. And average growth in headcount, promotion cycle, these are some of the measures that we usually look at while we help law firms grow.
Wow. Okay. Now, can you share a success story where you and your company, Legal Consulting intervention, significantly transformed the law firm's operation?
Every day I feel there's some win for us, whether a law firm reaches out to us saying that they have been ranked in tier one, tier two, whatever tier they have been ranked, that was their goal. They tell us that's a success for us. But uh, one example that comes to my mind is about a firm where we were able to completely change the perception of the firm from a niche banking finance firm to a full service multi practice area ranked firm. In fact, we were also able to get more number of partners recognized for their work. We ensured that we personally worked with each partner to understand their expertise and project it through the submissions. As a result, the firm not only got 10 plus partners recognized for their expertise, but also landed with the acquisition of a domestic firm, and I think they also tied up with an international firm due to the enhanced market perception. So that was a huge success story for us.
Okay. Now, my next question will be, how do you stay updated with the latest trends and developments for law firm management?
Okay, so as the consultants, all team members, in fact, each one of us, right from consultant level to our CEO, each one of us are adept at research and have been allocated specific areas of law firm management. Within the allocated areas, the team studies international trends and shares them internally. All best practices followed by the clients are also shared within the team obviously on a no-name basis, so that there is organic growth, organic learning for all. And other than that, a lot of market intelligence is built through personal interaction with external parties, third parties, agencies. We always interact with them, so a lot of market intelligence is built through that. And other than that, I think we also conduct. This is something which is very interesting internally as an organization. There are workshops once a month on identified areas that are selected by the team themselves where they need upskilling. So these are some of the factors that we use just to stay updated.
Wow. I'm really curious. Okay, when a law firm approaches you for the law firm branding management, so there are two aspects in that. One is the company, second is the senior partners and the associates. So how do you
Right.
plan the development of both?
How do I plan the development of a company and a senior management?
Yes.
So that's exactly what I mentioned, Abhi. If you see, if we are working with a law firm and a managing partner asks that he wants to maybe implement certain policies in the firm, so वो company का भी we have to look at, and at the same time we also have to look at the individual development of the candidate. So this is how we do it.
So as you have said, but there is resistance from the senior management who come from the old school of thought. So how do you explain to them the importance of now, what do you say,
Then,
personal branding, brand management, as it is very important in today's world.
absolutely, absolutely. So, while the concept of law firm management is still new, I feel that over the past decade, the legal industry, particularly law firms, has increasingly recognized the value of external expertise. Right. So, whenever a managing partner, whenever law firm reaches out to us with any query that they have, we, because we have our experience, we are connected in the industry, we are working with several law firms. They also get insights from us, and I'm very sure that the advice that we give, they rely on that, they confide in us, and that's how we are also building and eventually helping them grow in their industry.
Wow. Yes. So at Coffee, we are also doing that, helping, what is it, professional across various industries. We have got 7 series.
Hmm.
This is the professional. We have got lawyer, we have got cybersec, we have got entrepreneur, Sri Shakti, startup, then the student series. So we have faced little, as you said, buy-in or
Hmm.
senior people
Hmm.
like, but there have been other people also. We have been
Hmm.
fortunate to have 37 years of experience in the industry. They have
Hmm.
been you give us an opportunity to showcase our
Hmm.
journey, to reflect back down memory lanes. So
Hmm.
it's not your format is not an interview format, which
Hmm.
is
Hmm.
the USP which
Absolutely.
you have made
I'm
and
myself
consistent.
enjoying this conversation. And as you rightly mentioned, we have this traditional mindset na, that often prevails, as I said. So, any change that we want to bring, there will be a group of people in the organization that would obviously resist that. So, that's where our challenge is, and that's what we have to overcome.
Yes. Okay. Now, how is technology helping you in your work?
Coming from a technical technology evangelist, I must say, it's a really interesting question. So, technology, obviously, it has been a game changer in our work as management consultants. It has enabled us to deliver more efficient, data-driven, and innovative solutions to our clients. Right. So, one of the primary ways it has facilitated seamless communication regardless of the geographical location. Right now, you are in Mumbai, I am in New Delhi. So that's how technology is helping us connecting over Zoom and video conferencing, cloud-based document sharing, collaborative platforms. These are some of the areas that help us connected with the clients and our team, enabling real-time updates and faster decision making. Overall, technology has enhanced every aspect of our work, making it possible to deliver a high quality work.
Wow. Okay. Now, what got you excited into social media?
So, my interest in social media stemmed from its immense potential as a tool for communication, brand building, and client management. I believe social media platforms offer a unique opportunity to connect with broader audience, share insights, establish thought leadership content in a way that traditional marketing uh, channels simply can't match. So, by sharing industry insights, commenting on legal trends, and engaging in discussions, I believe that's how social media could significantly enhance a law firm's visibility and reputation.
Wow. Now, another interesting question. Uh, Awards have increased from many agencies like ET Legal is there, Lex Falcon is there, Chambers are there, then IBJ, Indian Business
IBHA.
Law, so many. I've also been
Right.
fortunate be awarded by Lex Falcon as a legal technology service provider in
Oh, wow.
India.
That's great.
My question
Congratulations on
is,
that.
yeah, it was 2 years back. I've been approached by different award,
Publications.
yeah, to for nominations to come and
Hmm.
give interview and all those things.
Hmm.
How does award help the law firm and the individual lawyer from the law firm as well as from the corporate legal in branding?
I would say these awards recognitions play a vital role in branding. As we all are aware, law firms are not allowed to market, right? They're not
Yes.
allowed to put hoardings, they're not allowed to put boards. So these recognitions are a vital plays a vital role in their branding. Most of the law firms have reached out to us saying that their clients have asked whether you have been ranked in Chambers and Partners, whether you have been ranked in these international publications. Uh, so you must have heard several law firms getting ranked. For example, so and so firm is band one, so and so firm is tier one. These are the recognition, these are the rankings that they're getting. And that's not just a market perception, it's a purely research based process that goes on in the publication. And I feel each law firm should get their foot into these uh, editorial publications. That's how they can showcase their work. As a lawyer, if I want to showcase my work, I would obviously have to showcase my past 12 months work highlights. What are the best work that I've done, whether it's an IP area, whether it's a litigation area. So if I want to grow my practice in litigation, past 12 months, what all areas, what all matters have you done in litigation? That's the first question that publication asks. And this also help you understand your presence online and in the industry itself.
Okay, this is award part. Second thing you mentioned about publishing content. Third part is in my Coffee Corner team, yes, there have been professionals who are also like authors. They are speakers at various events. They are judges at college competition, mood competition, and other things. So how does that help in their brand development?
Similarly, just like this is a circle of recognition. You're being recognized either through way of ranking, either through way of awards, either you are attending a moot court, either you are judging a moot court competition. People would want to know. There are several lawyers in the industry. If you're not there in the industry, you're talking about what you are doing, you will not be recognized for it. You have to talk about it. You have to write articles. If you say that you are the best IP lawyer, you have to stay up, you have to be updated on each and every IP updates, whether it's a legislative update, whether it is basic guidelines that have been passed. You have to be updated. You have to talk about it on social media. You have to go attend seminars. You have to attend as speakers. You have to talk about it. The more you talk about it, the more people know you.
Yes, yes. Because I've met, I'm talking about this, what do you say, before pandemic, I'd gone for an Lex Business event and I saw, what is it, senior partners attending, meeting people, talking about their journey, about the law firm, which was not happening earlier. I'm going
Right.
more 10 years back, 15 years back. Now people, it's only last week also I was at an Lex Fitness event, the Grand Masters conference, and I saw partners, associates attending event, meeting, talking. So yes, the dynamics have changed of
Absolutely.
building businesses.
Right. Since the day that I have started working as a law firm management consultant. This was back in 2018. And now I see several law firms, they have started reaching out to us that they want to understand what law firm management is. And I feel that most of the people are confused with the term law firm management and branding. So I see people who are helping law firms in branding. That's not what law firm management is. Law firm management is a holistic approach. You are helping them in financial management, you are helping them in partnership structuring, you are helping them understand the market insights. So that's a holistic level that you have to provide advice at.
Wow. And what is law firm branding? So can you clear it? So because I was going to ask you that question to give a message to law firms about law firm management and law firm branding. So you read my mind, and so you said about law firm management. Now, complete for law firm branding.
So law firm branding will start anything from your website to your recognitions to your social media planning to anything that gets you recognized, anything that helps you increase the value of your brand. For example, if you take a law firm, ABC Law Advisors, right? That's the name of the law firm. Now, people would not know ABC Law Advisors. You have to talk about your law firm You have to be the face of the law firm as a managing partner. If you are a managing partner of the law firm, you have to talk about your law firm. The more you talk about it, the more you get your foot into these editorial publications, write articles. So this is how branding works.
Wow. Thank you for that explanation about law firm management and law firm branding. So now, let's go to the next round, understanding Tejas as a person. Can you tell us about your family, Tejas, and how was the support, formative years?
So, Amir, as you know, law firm management, it's a very niche area, right?
Mm.
And my switch from a legal practitioner to a consultant, it was obviously a difficult switch because as humans, we are always attuned to doing what is traditional. You've completed law, your parents, your relatives, everyone will accept that you start going to court. Not even a corporate law, they'll expect you to start going to court since day one. And while I was making this transition, while I was making this switch, my family has been an incredible pillar of support throughout my career. And I owe much of my success to their encouragement and understanding. My father instilled in me the values of hard work, perseverance, which have been instrumental in shaping my approach. Each family member, my mother, my father, my sister, my wife, they have offered both emotional support and practical advice as I navigated the challenges of transitioning from a legal practitioner to a management. So yes,
Wow.
I owe much of my success to them.
Okay. Now let's go to your college life at Amity. How was it?
As a student, I was an average student. It's not that I was scoring a 10 CGPA, 9 CGPA. I was an average student, and as I mentioned initially, that something that I had figured out was court hearings was not my cup of tea. So yes, I did enjoy my college life. I was also studying law. I was also understanding the concept, what legal world is all about, legal industry. I did my internships, but eventually, back in my head, I knew that court hearings is not my cup of tea.
Okay. Uh, Now, how do you stay motivated and energized in this new niche area of law firm management?
So, I mean, over the years, I have developed a passion for what I do, right? And the impact that I can have on my clients' practice is a significant source of my motivation. Knowing that my work helps law firms grow and thrive in a competitive market drives me to continuously push myself. Each client engagement presents a new set of challenges, new set of problems to solve, and the intellectual stimulation of developing creative and effective solutions keeps me engaged and motivated.
Um, So now, what are your favorite hobbies or interests? And how do you spend your free time?
Okay, so in my free time, I usually enjoy indulging in variety of hobbies that usually help me unwind and maintain a balanced lifestyle, obviously. I enjoy spending quality time with my family, friends, whether it's a quiet dinner at home or an outdoor adventure. I believe these moments of connection are uh, essential for recharging and staying motivated. And obviously, on rare occasions, when I want to connect with my inner self, I dive into reading fiction novels.
Okay. So, which is the latest one you have completed? Fiction.
It's a Khalid Hosseini novel, The Kite Runner. It's the second time that I've read this book. He's my personal favorite author. I did read this book uh, 5 years ago, and again, I had the chance to read it because it's a favorite book that I want to read. Khalid Hosseini is one of my favorite authors.
Yeah, I've also read that's very he is written very beautifully about the child, and yes, it's interesting story he has covered. Wow.
Right,
Okay,
right.
so we have one more thing in common. Okay. Now, your travel experiences,
Hmm.
how do you prepare while going on a travel expedition, backpacking, all those things?
So I am more of a beach person. I While I do enjoy these hill stations, but if you personally ask me, I'm more of a beach person. But one of the experiences that I've had while backpacking, I was on a trip with my friends to some hill station in Uttarakhand, and we booked a property, and to reach the property, it was a trek of about 6 to 8 kilometers. The journey was physically challenging as it involved trekking through rugged terrain, high altitudes, small villages, but eventually reaching the destination after this challenging trek, it was quite exhilarating. And the sense of accomplishment and the stunning panoramic views just made all the efforts worthwhile.
So my next question will be like tips from you for going on a travel expedition, and what should be included in your travel kit.
So as I said, I'm more of a beach person. As a traveler, anything that comes to your mind can be a hurdle in your journey. You should obviously have that in your backpack, whether it's a torch, whether it's any hurdle that you feel that you can face. Just don't assume. Be prepared.
Wow, very good. Yeah. Now let's go to your what kind of cuisine do you enjoy most, and your favorite go-to restaurant?
So I am a big time foodie, Amit, I must say. And as regards my favorite cuisine, Indian cuisine is my absolute favorite, hands down. Each region of India, in fact, offers its own unique specialities. Uh,
Yes.
this diversity means that Indian cuisine never gets monotonous. There's always something new to discover, I believe.
Yes.
And I feel that sharing an Indian meal is more than just eating. It's an experience that brings people together. Whether I am dining at a restaurant or enjoying a home cooked meal, the connection to the heritage and the joy of sharing food is what makes Indian cuisine my topmost choice.
Wow. So any restaurant you like to recommend from your Delhi traveling?
Indian accent, I'm sure everyone must have heard about it. Indian accent is one of my favorite restaurants. It's in New Delhi Lodi Hotel. Indian accent. I must recommend you to whenever you're next in Delhi. I would love to take you to Indian accent.
Thank you. Now, my last question. Describe Tejas in one line.
Oh. After all the interesting questions, you had the most difficult question for the last, right? Okay, Tejas. I would say Tejas is someone who finds joy in simple moments and values meaningful connections.
Wow, beautiful. So now let's go to the fun round, the rapid fire. Your favorite movie?
Rockstar.
Wow. Favorite basketball team?
Lakers.
Sorry?
Lakers.
Okay. Favorite gadget?
Mobile, anytime.
Best piece of advice you have ever received?
Just do what you feel, what you have to do.
Wow. Okay. You're an early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Okay. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Didn't hear you.
Coffee.
Okay, let's do the toast. Your favorite color?
Black.
Didn't you.
Black.
Say again because we lost out. Favorite color?
Black.
Yeah. So you did well. You get this book, which will be delivered to you, autographed.
Thank you so much.
Of 13 ebooks. So friends, we had a lovely conversation with Tejas Khurana, being of a foodie. I'm also a foodie. Yeah, you said in India has a diversity in food dishes. Yes, that is very true. To experience those, his travel experiences, beach experience, then niche area, law firm management, what it is. Watch this episode. What is law firm management and law firms out there? You should get in touch with Tejas Khurana to upgrade your law firm and the partners, associates out there, because India needs to go on a global scale. This episode is very important for law firms to increase the ranking, which you can check up your law firm ranking from RSG and other sources are there. So, friends, we have 180 plus episodes at our channel, the Coffee Conversation Show. Subscribe to that, you'll get notified, and very soon we'll be crossing 200 plus episodes. That was an interesting conversation. If you want to be featured as a guest speaker, visit our website, the Emerging India Forum, and our team fill in the form. Our team will connect with you, and we would love to have coffee in person or on Zoom and cover a journey and bring a smile, which is memories for a lifetime. So thank you, enjoy, and happy Janmashtami. So enjoy Krishna's lovely dishes.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Amir. Thank you so much for having me. And a big shout out to the entire team at Coffee Conversation. Thank you so much.